Hey BMS Course family, it's Markey. I wanted to reach out to you today in this way for a variety of reasons. To say that it has been a strange week would be an understatement. Last week around this time, we were finishing up the first part of our spring concert music. Seasons of Love was being polished, and solos were being prepared on songs that we have learned. The Grease medley, we had finished the Born to Hand Jive section and had been finalizing some of those places that were still giving us some trouble in Grease Lightning. In your grade levels, we're working on your Aladdin music. The 6th grade was working on cool turns of phrase like Charged Affairs and Scheherazade. The 8th and 7th graders were making some beautiful music in A Whole New World. And we were making some great progress. I was real pleased with where we stood. More on that in a bit. If I've learned anything in the 17 years I've been lucky enough to teach chorus, is that things can change just like that. Last Wednesday, the 8th grade students were dealt a tremendous disappointment in learning that their DC trip had been canceled due to the coronavirus outbreak that we had been talking about since about mid-January. Having those conversations about the unfairness of it all was difficult, and seeing the look of sadness and hurt on many of your faces was tremendously heavy on my heart. The last 2 days of the week last week, we learned about Dear Evan Hansen. I had originally planned on doing that lesson closer to spring break, but something had told me that we needed to do it right then. And then things seemed to start happening really quickly. And so here we are. And where is that really? I, like many of you, have felt as though I've been cut from the fabric of a world that I thought I understood, and have been sort of transferred to this new reality that feels foreign to me. It doesn't feel like my own. And while I don't even know how to speak to this new normal, I do have a few things to say about it. As we move forward from today, a few things are sure. This is weird, and it's probably going to get weirder. We can't control that. We can, however, control how we respond. We can decide not to be defined by these disappointments, but to use this time as a way of growing. We can grow as musicians. We can grow as a family, both in our homes and in this new digital learning reality in which we find ourselves. To that end, I'm going to ask of you a few things as we navigate the learning environment in the coming days. Many of the things I will be assigning will be with the intention of us hitting the ground running when we return to school in April. And if April turns to May, so be it. We'll adjust. You need to know that there is a concert coming. And if I've said it once, I've said it every day since you have known me, we will be ready. So next week, I'll be sending out some new music. And I'll be putting in your virtual day logs a breakdown of how to work on that music so that it is more manageable as you attempt to learn it outside of the choral room. Yesterday's ill-fated hand jive tutorial was as much a test of our technology as anything, and we're still working on the camera issue. I will get back to you as soon as I have a response to that. Which brings me to another point regarding our response to this situation. Nothing we are doing is worth your sanity and general well-being. If the thing isn't working, whatever that is, try a creative solution as many of you did yesterday. Reach out to me. Reach out to each other. But do not get yourself sick over any of this. Tomorrow is another day, and we'll figure it out. Go read a book. Sing Seasons of Love. Now more than ever, we need to look to the things that bring us joy. Our near-term goal is for us to have assignments that help us work toward our concert goals, our growth in musicianship, and our general understanding and love of music. Many enrichment opportunities will be added to your virtual day logs in the way of bonus content. These will not be given for a grade, but really for your own enrichment and for the enjoyment of you and your family in these coming days. Finally, I want to again stress the importance of finding joy. For me, singing brings me joy. Singing with you brings me joy. When I was not much older than you, a mentor of mine used to say, you don't sing because you want to. You sing because you have to. And the older I get, and the more weird experiences like this seem to happen, I really get it. I love to sing, and I feel that I have been pretty blessed with the gifts that I have. But it's more than just filling up a silence with something that sounds nice. My song is a response to who I am. But ultimately, I sing because I have to. What else can I do? Stay safe. Stay well. Say hi to your mom and them. And I really hope to see you soon.